What's up, guys? This is WarriorMAN211 here, and today I'm doing a little gameplay commentary using the BF3 cal on mission. Using the UAV care package and Predator missile. This is not my gameplay. This is Joker's gameplay. And I am using Joker's gameplay because I suck at this game, and I vowed that I would never play it very often because I absolutely hate it. Sorry for hating, but I do not enjoy this game at all. Like, it's completely terrible. But today what I wanted to talk about is Modern Warfare 3 and why I think it's so bad. Now, taking it out of the side that not even including any of the people in the game, because the people in the game make it terrible because they're annoying, obnoxious, and they don't play the objective. And I hate people who don't play the objective. That's why I bought Battlefield, because I wanted to play the objective. I wanted an objective-based game, and Modern Warfare 3 is not doing that for me. They're kids who sit in the back of the map and they kill whore the entire game, and I can't do that. I absolutely despise that type of gameplay. I don't understand why people think it's fun to piss your teammates off, but that's why I don't really like to play objective games in Modern Warfare 2. Next, the spawns are terrible. They're absolutely terrible. It's the worst spawn system I've ever seen. I've had people spawn in front of me, behind me, next to me, to the right of me in this game, and it's completely ridiculous. They can't spawn you away from enemies. They spawn you right up an enemy's ass, and you can't do anything about it. And what do they expect you to do? Because there's nothing you can do about it. And that's bullshit. I don't know. I don't have any other way to explain it. It's bullshit. I despise this game with a passion. And another reason why is the maps. There are buildings everywhere. There is no opportunity for you to be able to be out in the open, or be somewhere in the middle, because there's open areas and then there's buildings everywhere. There are no half and half areas where there's some space for you to move around. Now you're either in thick little narrow hallways or in a wide open space, which is why I loved the Modern Warfare 2 maps. Perfect blend of wide open space and narrow passageways. There are so many buildings in these games, so many narrow passageways. It's ridiculous. If you look on the mini-map right now, you can see that there's buildings everywhere, and then there's this long area on mission. That's it. The place where Sean's camping. It's the only longer part of a map. It's absolutely terrible, which is why I despise this game with a passion. And I don't understand. I was expecting it to be the best Call of Duty ever, and I should have known. I should have known that it wouldn't be, because it's not. It's terrible, and I don't want to play it anymore, because it's not a fun game anymore. It bores me to death. I rage like crazy, and there's just no reason for me to put myself through that. And now I'm gonna have to get on to my point about Battlefield 3 and how much that game is amazing. That game is the most fun game I've played in a long time. It's objective based. You can drive vehicles, which is so much fun. You see there's massive maps with open areas and narrow passageways and middle parts, unlike Call of Duty and how terrible it is. You can have fun with your friends and run around in vehicles all the game, or you can just screw around in some jets and then you can play the objective. But there's one thing I hate, and that is when there are kids who come from Call of Duty to Battlefield. Because there are kids who sit there, just like it's Call of Duty, and get kills. They'll revive you just to revive you to get points. They don't care if you get revived and then you die instantly. They don't care. It's not important to them. Why should they care? Why should they be a team player? I mean, it's their game. They bought it. Well, maybe you don't want to ruin the experience for everybody else. It just pisses me off to no end that there's nobody in this game that can actually be a decent player, a team player, and somebody who actually takes the objective seriously like I do. I'm not trying to make myself sound like I'm better than everybody else, but I enjoy playing the objective, and I enjoy playing the game like it was intended to be played. And I don't understand what's so taboo about that in the gaming community, and I don't understand why people can't ever do that. Is it really that hard to play the objective? Is it really that hard to plant some bombs? Is it really that hard to capture some objectives? And it's not the games themselves in the first-person shooter genre. It's the little 6-year-old, 7-year-old, 9-year-old kids who play it that ruin the game for all the other people who actually want to take it seriously. And it's sad because I spent a total of $120 on these two games, and they're both fun. They're both very fun games when you're playing with people who try. Not people who sit in the back of the map, run overpowered guns, and are just complete assholes about it. Because they sit in the back of the map, and they camp, and they kill, and they don't play the objective. The whole point of this game, and Battlefield, is to play the objective, is to do what you're supposed to do. Why do you think in Battlefield you get levels up for actually completing a challenge? Or you get points for dying by an objective. You get points because that means you were defending the objective. If you're on offense and you die by an objective, that means you were actually attempting to plant, and you get points for that. Why? Because they're trying to convince people to actually defend the objectives and plant the objectives. Something that the Call of Duty community, for some reason, does not know how to do anymore. And I don't understand it. I really don't understand it, because people on first-person shooters, they don't take it seriously. And I'm not saying take it super serious, so like, oh my god, I have to play this game, and I have to go the objective. Have fun while you're doing it, but don't ruin the game for everybody else by screwing around. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, and it disgusts me to no end. Sorry about this rant, guys. Sorry I had to throw all this on you, but let's come to the end of the gameplay. He finishes this game 27-4. Hope you liked my little rant, and